Hi everybody, today we're here in Bristol, Virginia. Tennessee's across the street. The state line runs right down the middle of the road. You ready, Dawn?
I'm ready.
Let's do this.
Let's do it.
The official Bristol selfie spot. I'm guessing, oh, because of the sign. So I guess this is the official selfie spot. I guess it's a pretty good shot from here. Bristol, Virginia, Tennessee, a good place to live. Landmark bridge between two states, erected in 1910, placed on the National Historic Register of Historic Places. So we are here, Dawn. We are officially in Bristol, Tennessee at the moment. Of course, throughout the day, we're going to be crossing over between two different states.
Virginia and Bristol.
Yeah, depending on what side of the street you're on. The birthplace of Bristol. The town of Bristol was planned and laid out by Joseph Rhea Anderson in 1852. Development began on this site in 1853 with the erection of Anderson's combined home and business. All started with one building. There's also another historic marker over here. The Bristol Sessions, July 25th through August the 5th of 1927. In 1927, Ralph Peer, a record producer with the Victor Talking Machine Company, set up a temporary music studio on this site. Over the next 12 days, he recorded 76 songs and 19 artists, including the Stonesmen and the first recordings of Jimmy Rogers and the Carter Family. These records launched the country music industry. In 1998, the United States Congress recognized Bristol as the birthplace of country music. And this is where country music began, right here. What do you think about that?
Awesome.
There's the RCA symbol that we currently know it as. His master's voice. Huh. I got a little statue commemorating the birthplace of country music. I guess without Bristol, Tennessee, we wouldn't have country music. A lot of history in this little town. And it's a very unique little town. Very quaint. There's the Tennessee state flag flying on this side. And if you look across the street, you'll see the Virginia flag. Little radio station or something. And here's the Paramount marquee here, which is one of the noticeable symbols of Bristol. This looks like it used to be a jewelry store at one time. You can usually tell by the windows. But look at this old theater with its marquee and everything else. Looks like they still have shows that come through, live acts actually. And it's got a little walk of fame here. Tennessee Ernie Ford, he's actually from Bristol. So Audrey Jean, Frank Leonard. There's the box office there. Beautiful, beautiful doors. They got some pretty cool acts that come through here. Amy Grant, Trace Akins, Sebastian Bach. Wow. So they don't joke around when they put on entertainment here. Jefferson Starship. I mean, come on. I would come back. Dawn, would you come back to see Jefferson Starship?
Yeah. I remember some of Amy Grant songs.
Oh, so you grew up to Amy Grant?
Yeah.
Well, that's really cool. You got a little concession stand. It's actually quite big in there. So we're gonna stroll down the Tennessee side first. Then we're gonna cross over and hit the Virginia side on the way back. They got a lot of cool shows. Looks like they have a Wizard of Oz, Dawn. You see that? Wizard of Oz. That'd be kind of cool to come back and see too. This looks like a real interesting store. Looks like it's got this like hippie vibe to it. I love the architecture on these old buildings. Goodman Jewelers. William King Clothers. They actually got like a tailored clothing. This place here is called Uncle Sam's Loan Office. Check out that sign up there. It's got old Uncle Sam up there. Musical instruments, jewelry, cameras. So pretty much it's a pawn shop. All kinds of probably cool collectibles in there. Oh, they got an old soda fountain in there, Dawn. Yeah. There's an old diner in there. Got the soda jerks, and it's actually quite a big one too. Broad Street. That's really cool. It's called Broad Street on State. Lunch counter. I wish they were open. We were looking to get a little lunch. We found Channel 11, Bristol's newsroom, Borderline Billiards, Bristol's Bagel and Bakery. They even have an escape game. They got an escape game, Dawn. You see that?
Yeah, it looks fun.
Yeah, it does look fun.
The Bohemian Lab and
Yeah, they got Into the Amazon and
the aliens.
huh.
Looks like a tiki.
That looks really cool. Across the street, the Burger Bar. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Whirly Amusement Company. They actually have old arcade machines. Ooh, they have an Outrun. See that, Dawn? An old Outrun.
It's a Sega Outrun.
They have a Galaga. I bet you Nomadic Fanatic would like to stop here, wouldn't he?
It brings back a lot of memories.
Yeah. Delta Blues. A really cool little barbecue joint. It's one of those bird things that scares birds off from pooping on things. That's what that is.
Sounds like it's in stress.
Yeah. What do you think about the mural?
It's really neat.
There's a lot of murals here, and I love murals. Wow. Victor Records, guys. Which, well, we know, I know is RCA these days, you know. But pretty cool, huh? What did you find, Dawn?
It's the caterpillar crawl.
It is a caterpillar.
He's eating fruits.
He's cute,
It's
right?
starting to look for some food.
He's a bookworm, Dawn. Get it? He
It's a
ate,
bookworm.
but he ate through the fruits.
Yep. The fruits of good flavor.
Fruits of good flavor. So the caterpillar crawl is actually a thing. So you go around town and you look for the caterpillars, right? And
And
it's
the caterpillar cross is based on The Very Hungry Caterpillar by Eric Carle.
wow. Over on the Virginia side, Tennessee is upside down and on that building sign. Oh, well, I guess it would be. Yeah, kind of interesting. I think the world knows Bristol for the Bristol Motor Speedway. There's a mural of old Dale Earnhardt over there and Richard Petty racing for a win. Lark's Amusement Service. Love that sign. It's another place that does arcade machines and jukeboxes. Huh. Yeah, they're both not open. I would love to go in there, check out some of the old school vending machines and arcade. Yeah, jukeboxes and video games. They even got a Led Zeppelin pinball machine in there. and definitely repair them. We got all kinds of pinball machines in there. Bristol is known for country music, racing, and arcade machines, I guess, or at least where you can get them and maybe get them repaired. Who would have known that? Eric, if you're watching, you gotta come to Bristol, don't you? That's an appropriate sign for a parkway, the Volunteer Parkway. Countdown to Bristol. 45 days, 6 hours, 51 minutes, and 32 seconds. Shanghai Chinese restaurant. The Cameo's got some pretty cool acts too. Blue Oyster Cult, Jill Andrews, Sawyer Brown. I wouldn't mind getting a little Blue Oyster Cult, you know that? And the burger bar looks like it's closed. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. There's the old diner counter there. Looks like they put dollar bills all over the place. Definitely my kind of place. I love that old payphone on the wall. Yeah, so the burger bar is closed, but a lot of these restaurants are actually closed. I don't know, but we're gonna get a bite to eat somewhere.
We'll find something.
Yeah, there's that nice little blues place that looked real good too. Also, the Angry Italian looked good too. So. The Angry Italian looks like a pretty cool place. They offer a Chicago deep dish here. I wonder if their deep dish is any good.
It might be. It sounds good.
Yeah. The Angry Italian, established in 1964, a Chicago-inspired pizza. They have appetizers, breadsticks, garlic cheese bread, stuffed mushrooms, buffalo wings, macaroni, a Caesar salad, angry antipasta, rosemary chicken salad. So they got different types of pasta, spaghetti and meatballs. They have a Chicago Italian beef, fried pork chops, and they do have Chicago style pizzas. 14-inch is $19.95 and $2.50 for each additional. Takes 45 minutes to make it. They also have a north side, which comes with peppers, mushrooms, onions for $28. And here are the salads we ordered, and it looks really, really good. Look at that. Cheese and the cucumbers, and there's some olives. And you got the exact same thing.
Cucumbers, tomatoes, black olives, croutons, ranch dressing.
This is probably one of the best looking salads we've had in a while, isn't it? Dressing, it's like thick.
They say it's homemade on the menu.
It looks good, don't it?
Mm-hmm. It is good.
I hear a lot of and ah. Mm-hmm. It's that, isn't it? Yes. Might have found one of the best salads in a very long time, right? There's what we ordered. We ordered a traditional Chicago-style stuffed pizza. Look at that. Look at the cheese here. You gotta. Yeah. Ooh, looks good. So that's your Chicago-style pizza. A little bit different than what I'm used to. Usually there's a second layer, on top. But you ready? All right. It's hot. Is it good? Dawn's eating her pizza, right? Mm-hmm. What do you think?
It's not bad.
Not bad.
Pretty good.
Dawn's eating her pizza, and she's watching. Are you watching The Woo?
No.
There you are. We knew in the beginning we weren't going to finish it all, and that's quite heavy. And then they also gave us some to-go cups too. So our two salads were $9.90. The deep dish was $24.45. The Cokes were $5, and our total was $39.81. And the service was really good. The folks in there were really friendly, and they come up and greeted us. And they brought us to-go drinks, and they got us all squared away. The salads, I would say, was the best salad I've had in years. Literally, wouldn't you say? The best salad. Now, we ordered the Chicago style, and I've had Chicago style from Chicago. I've had from all over. Of course, you guys don't know that I grew up in a pizza restaurant. And with that being said, it wasn't the worst, but it's not the best either. I think their sauce is a little bit different, and that's going to be a
crust is different.
Yeah, and that's going to be a personal, like, you know, my personal preference. Not like you guys would be like, yeah, it's great and everything, but for me, it's a personal preference. I'm very picky when it comes to pizza, so you have to take that with a grain of salt. But other than that, I guess the big question is, Dawn, would you do that again? Would you do the Angry Italian again?
I guess.
Yeah, I would do it again. I'd probably go for their spaghetti or some of their other entrees. They look really good. So we're now walking on the Virginia side, and over there's the Tennessee side. Love the architecture in the buildings. Love these old building storefronts. So I'm wondering, the tax probably changes. Like the sales tax here is probably different than the sales tax over there. Also, things like rules on like liquor and everything else can change from state to state. This here is called the Fudgery. Look at that. It's a fudge and candy shop is what it is.
Looks like they're open.
Yeah, well, there's a lot to see here. We're gonna have to definitely make another trip back to Bristol. The good thing is we don't live too far from Bristol. Oh wow, I have a Yamaha just like this in the basement of my mom's house. You see that? Yeah. A lot of fun shops. You notice that? Look at that old Coca-Cola sign. This is an antique mall. I love antique malls. It's actually closed, even though the sign says open. It's actually closed in there. I don't know. You see the old, looks like an old jewelry store or something with those windows.
I think it's hair products.
Hair products. And there's old Bigfoot wearing a Virginia Tech t-shirt. So it's a tobacco shop, Dawn. Virginia, Tennessee. Virginia, Tennessee. Okay, we shouldn't be playing in traffic.
No.
Yeah, we're gonna get hit.
Yeah,
this is really busy. A little plaque in the middle of the road. Virginia on one side and Tennessee on the other.
Is there?
Yeah. Don't you see it? You're gonna get hit by a car if you ain't careful. Well, hello, cowboy. Looks like he's made out some car parts. Looks like there's some bike parts in there. He's even got a Virginia license plate in his britches.
Does he?
Yeah, he does. Yeah. Beautiful old train station. There's a lot of things that we missed on our trip to Bristol. We were only here for about 2 hours. We spent 45 minutes eating pizza or waiting for pizza to come out. There's a lot of things to do here. There's Blackbird Bakery. They have Cootie's little diner. That's really cool. Of course, we missed out on the burger bar, but we're going to definitely be back. What'd you think about Bristol, Dawn?
I enjoyed it. It's a neat little town.
Yeah. Could you believe like we were in and out of Tennessee and Virginia
at the same time.
like hundreds of times a day till we crossed the road? Definitely a very unique town. You can't find this, I don't think, not too many places where you can find this situation. But guys, that's going to do it for today here in Bristol, Tennessee, and Virginia. And if you like this vlog, give it a thumbs up. We love you, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone.